Hey crafty friends, welcome to another Project Life Process video. This time it's for November and I'm working with Ellie Edwards Stories by the Month Kid. Of course, for November it is. I did most of the work on the computer already. I've printed my journaling onto the cards. I've edited and printed my photos, and now what I'm doing, I'm just putting the photos onto the page protector to see where things can go. And I'm just playing around a little bit. So working on the computer this time involved a little bit of scanning of journal cards, just because I did not have or I do not have the digital version of the Stories by the Month Kids yet. That will change in 2022. It is already. So for example, at the top, that 4x6 card where you see the face of my son, I just simply scanned it in and then dragged that card into Word, added a text box, added my text, printed it onto copy paper, added my the real physical card on top with washi tape, and then made sure I covered the journal card in Photoshop with a white shape so that only the text could be seen, and then just ran it through my printer again, and that's how I had my journaling added to the journal card. I did the same for last year versus this year for that journal card, scanned it in, added my journaling in Word, printed it onto the card, and we are going to go into fast forward mode very soon, so I'm just gonna continue talking. So I made sure that I had the different sizes actually planned out this time, as I planned to add or use all of the journal cards from the kid, even by covering up things with a photo. Like I did at the top where my son is sleeping, there was this rainbow kind of shape. It wasn't just my thing, so I just added a photo on top of it and used the card, so it's out of my stash. Perfect. The same for Stories Around the Table, the one right there. I had the perfect picture of my husband watching soccer on our tablet, so I added my journaling onto the photo and then printed it out and adhered it directly onto the journal card. So now I'm adding the photos to that last year versus this year journal card. Again, I planned out the card in Photoshop. I made templates for the photo size I needed, and just worked out perfectly. Last but not least, I'm using a bunch of chipboards from the kit. Couldn't use all of them because we don't really celebrate Thanksgiving and turkey, and that's not really our thing here in Germany, but that's okay. And I like when I add chipboard to have it go off the page, so I simply just cut off whatever is outside of the frame. And for the card I'm working on right now, I just cut up one of the pattern cards and just used the back side of it, just because I didn't really think that that the pattern was matching my page here. And I'm also adding I think 3 word phrase stickers. Okay, back to normal speed as I'm putting everything back into the pockets. Sometimes you know exactly that your cards are 3x4 and still they don't fit, or your photos are cut to the perfect size and still they don't fit. So yeah, a little adjusting is sometimes necessary. And then a good tip, that if you do use a stapler, make sure the back does not get stuck in the pocket. See here, I definitely cut it 3x4. I'm so sure about it. But sometimes the pockets. But thank goodness for paper trimmers, right? So I really love the look of my November spreads here. It's just 2 9x12 page protectors. Love it. And I especially love that I did use almost all of the kit. Like, I think I have like 2 or 3 journal cards left over, and I'm okay with that. I had so much fun getting my journaling onto the cards, adding different sized photos this time, and yeah, just making use of the journal cards. So my 2 pages go back into the album, and this means we are at the end of our video here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up or even leave a comment. And if you want to see more of my videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button. So see you next time.